Wow, episode 5 of GenV season 2 definitely increased the stakes and offered us some major twists to chew on. Up until now, Starlight was the only major crossover character from the boys to step into the tale in a large way. But this time, the writers went even further and brought back another heavy hitter from the flagship series, Susan Hayward's sister Sage. And her appearance totally affects the direction of the season. What makes her presence so remarkable is that Sage isn't just a cameo. She's directly related to Cipher's plan for Marie, and the fact that Vought's CEO, someone who isn't exactly loyal to Homelander, is now working alongside Cipher opens up so many options for the tale. Her cryptic comment about getting everything they wanted feels extremely essential, especially because Cipher is clearly working on a timeline. The great mystery is why. Is it connected to something Homelander is preparing for? Or maybe it's about his father, the mystery man Cipher keeps in the Hyperbaric chamber. Whatever it is, Cipher's role is becoming more dangerous by the episode, and Marie's position in all this is becoming more essential. And speaking of Cipher's danger, this episode brought us another horrifying indication of just how crazy he is. After managing Jordan last week, this time he fully unnerves Polarity in their tense confrontation. Cipher nonchalantly grabs the same knife Polarity almost stabbed him with and drives it through his own palm without even flinching. No discomfort, no emotion, nothing. That moment was both horrifying and confusing since it generates even more questions. Is he invulnerable? Is he faking? Or is there something deeper about the kind of power he has over his own body? But let's speak about Polarity for a second. He's been one of the most compelling side stories all season, discreetly researching Cipher, attempting to discover what occurred with Andre's death. Cipher twists the knife, figuratively this time, by teasing him and stating Andre died because of an experiment that pushed him too far. Now, whether that's true or not is another thing, since Cipher is plainly deceitful and continually playing mind games. Still, it hits Polarity hard. And exactly when it appears like Polarity might push back, his own condition betrays him. He collapses in a seizure, his powers blazing out of control. It's a horrible cliffhanger for his character and puts his future in genuine risk. Meanwhile, Cipher's past gets even more convoluted with his link to Sister Sage. Seeing the two of them strategize together is frightening. Cipher is focused on Marie, pushing her powers farther, while Sage is the one pressing him to speed things up. She's scared Homelander will someday learn just how powerful Marie is growing, and it may ruin everything. The two of them, with Cipher's dominance and Sage's intellect, constitute a terrifying team. Their aim still isn't apparent, but whatever it is, the authors are making it evident that Marie is at the center of it. Now, let's get into the Elmira narrative, which was honestly some of the darkest and most dramatic content we've had this season. Marie, Jordan, and Emma try their rescue, only to fall right back into Cipher's trap. They're captured and locked up again. And here's where things become even more difficult. Cipher uses Annabeth as leverage, promising Marie that he'll let her go if she cooperates. But Marie doesn't trust him, and honestly, who could? The threats to her sister just make her more determined to fight back, even if she's powerless at the moment. What really hit me was how Emma and Kate's dynamic evolved in this episode. Emma has been the most apprehensive in rescuing Kate, still carrying bitterness for what happened previously. But when they're both locked in Elmira, all of that bitterness takes a back seat. Kate, determined to make up for her faults, pulls a staple out of her head, uses it to unlock her collar, and charms a guard into giving her the upper hand. It's a brutal but smart moment that demonstrates Kate isn't out of the game just yet. She and Emma escape free, and together they help Marie and Jordan. But the real emotional stomach punch is what happens with Annabeth. The group discovers her bleeding out, presumably on the point of death. Marie refuses to leave her behind and does the unimaginable. She taps into a new level of her power, pulling the blood back into Annabeth's body and saving her life. It's a fantastic, almost magical moment, and it demonstrates Cipher was right. Marie's powers are unlike anything we've seen previously in the boys' universe. She can control life itself through blood. But of course, this achievement doesn't come without a cost. Just like we witnessed previously in the season, whenever she pushes herself, others around her suffer. The agony and adverse effects she produces can't be ignored, and you know this is going to become a significant topic moving ahead. So now we're left with so many questions moving into the closing stretch of Season 2. What precisely is Cipher's deadline? How deep does Sister Sage's participation go? And is Marie genuinely becoming the one person who might eventually stand against Homelander? This episode lays the stage for some huge reveals in the remaining 3 episodes, and it's safe to say that Marie's path has just crossed a point of no return. But that's just my breakdown of episode 5. Now I want to hear what you all think. Do you trust Sister Sage's motives, or do you think she's solely out for herself? And how do you anticipate Marie's new talents playing into the wider picture with The Boys Season 5? Drop your ideas in the comments below, since this is the kind of episode that needs a thorough discussion. And if you're enjoying these breakdowns, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe for more reviews and speculations on Gen V and the boys.